help you, guide you, and his website is saketbhatia.com or email info@saketbhatia.com. And folks, this is a regular weekly feature every Tuesday from 3 to 4. And I can tell you one thing about Dr. Saket Bhatia, that his experience, his knowledge really can guide you. Invest in your future, invest how you can gain confidence, how you can gain success, how you can make money, fame. Trust me, many of you have experience all over North America. Dr. Saket Bhatia is on many platforms of Radio Zindagi, and I can tell you one thing, your one phone call can change your future. And of course, we continue from last week's conversation, and we have been talking about Venus. And Venus is such an important star, folks. Please understand what Dr. Saket Bhatia is saying about Venus, and we will continue. Dr. Saket Bhatia, welcome to Radio Zindagi, and of course, one of the South Asian, one of the largest radio network in North America, and we're so proud to have you. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for joining
Kulraj.
us.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm feeling great, and thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here and warm welcome. Good afternoon to all the listeners. I feel good coming every Tuesday. अच्छा लगता है when people listen to us, people call in, they ask questions with their life problems. We'll continue with what we were talking before. हम बात कर रहे थे Venus की, correct?
जी.
So we'll discuss. Why don't we go over a little bit? Last week हमने क्या बात की थी Venus की, and then we'll start taking calls, and we can also start discussing, more stuff about Venus. So last
कल
yes.
last week मैं आपका शो सुन रहा था with Uma ji, and I can tell you, Dr. Saket Bhatia, that was very interesting. जो आप बात कर रहे थे, कैसे Venus can change the total life, आपकी जो पूरी लाइफ की जो आप जो अपनी लाइफ को बनाना चाहते हैं, जो आप सक्सेस हासिल करना चाहते हैं, and I think it was very interesting. Please continue.
Yeah, so what I was saying is, let's start with what Venus is. Exactly, Venus क्या है? Venus is the planet of fulfillment. I gave a good example last week, and हमने समझाया था कि if you want to do something in life, then the important planet is Sun, because Sun represents you, right? तो life में कुछ करना है, Sun है. Then you have to put your mind to it, which is Moon. Hard work karoge, that is Saturn, correct? So we have Sun, Moon, Saturn. The work that you will do, action that you will take, will be Mars.
Mm-hmm.
If that is going to get you success or failure, that is Mercury. And usse jo fulfillment, life ke lesson milenge, that is Venus. Jupiter obviously is going to be the different spirituality ka planet, and how you will apply it in next job you do. But jo fulfillment milta hai kaam karke, the happiness, that is Venus. So Venus is not just a planet which you can look at lightly. He is the planet of money. He is the planet of comfort, the planet of luxury, the planet of vehicles, the planet of property, house, the planet of wife, the planet of fulfillment. Bachcho ka bhi responsibility hai Venus. So Venus represents so many things in everybody's chart that you want to make sure ki aapka Venus strong hai. A good Venus will give you happy married life, lots of property, luxury, relationship, happiness, good clothes, good looks, good youth, the ability to speak well. That brings me to, for example, Kulraj, we've discussed your chart also, right? Aapki kundli mein bhi Venus happens to be in the third house, which is the house of hobbies. You are doing what you're doing not because you want money, you're doing it because you're passionate about it. Correct? I'm going to discuss one by one how Venus sits in different houses and how it changes your chart. And Venus अच्छा planet है, तो अच्छी चीजें ही देता है. जिस घर में जाता है, अच्छा करता है. It's just a good way to understand it. If you have a strong Venus, good professions for you are artists, actors, people that do drama, musicians, RJs, people who do painting, book writers. These are excellent professions. Real estate people. Anybody who can make money, impact people through their speech and through their looks needs a very strong Venus. अगर हम Venus third, जितने successful celebrities होते हैं, they have Venus either in first house, 10th house, or third house. Remember that. Third house is hobbies. It's how you're going to focus and channel your energy in life, how you're going to grow. So, third house is important. 10th house is career. कोई भी Bollywood, Hollywood celebrity देख लो, they all have a very strong Venus. If Venus is not strong, they might come in one movie, two movies, and that's it. It's the end of the career. Venus makes you good looking. It gives you good eyes, gives you good speech, it gives you good hair. तो सब कुछ जो लाइफ में चाहिए आपको Venus देता है. That's why it is so important to have a strong Venus. Right? Make your Venus strong. He can, if your Venus is weak, he can give you diseases. Diseases like, yes.
Saket, the Venus keeps on moving, or it is stationary at one house?
When you are born, Venus is fixed in one house. Other than that, Venus keeps moving. Move karta hai na ye planet. It's not fixed. Every planet moves. For example, Sun will spend 1 month in a sign. That's why when after every 1 year, the sun comes back to where it started. Saturn spends 2.5 years in one sign. Venus typically spends approximately 1 month in a sign. Har 18 mahine baad he goes retrograde, which means he appears to move backwards. He does that for 6 weeks and then comes forward. So, since Venus is a fast-moving planet, when I say fast-moving, I mean he spends only 1 month in a sign. Na? So, just sign ke upar baitha hai, he's going to give you positive results on that sign. For example, today, if Venus is sitting on your 7th house, which is your marriage house, he is going to give good results between husband and wife for 1 month. Acha karta hai. If he is sitting on the 4th house, that's a good time for you to think to buy a property because he represents car and property. If Venus comes on top of your first house, then he's going to give you good looks. Maybe you should change the way you dress up, the way you talk to people. So, uski placement important hai. 11th house mein, it's called transit, which means where the planet is today. Right? So these are important things. Now, har ek ki chart ke liye Venus is a good planet, but for some charts, it is even stronger. So if you are an Aries ascendant, a Taurus ascendant, Gemini ascendant, Leo ascendant, Virgo ascendant, Libra ascendant, then for you, Venus is a very strong and good planet. If you are a Capricorn or an Aquarius ascendant, then Venus is actually an excellent planet for you. हम उसे astrology में yoga कारक कहते हैं, which means wherever he sits and wherever he looks, he is going to do fantastically well for you. Okay. Unfortunately, if you are a Cancer ascendant or a Scorpio ascendant or a Pisces ascendant, then Venus is not considered very good for you. These are 3 rashis जिसके लिए Venus can give bad results. Its reason I'm saying bad is not because it won't give you good looks, money. It is the planet that controls your health in these kundlis. So in Scorpio, in Pisces, and in Cancer, he rules health. So if there's any bad impact on Venus, we know your health is going to be impacted during Venus Dasha. That's what is important. So fix your Venus. हर एक planet important होता है, but Venus is satisfaction. There are some people जो बहुत कम काम करके भी life में खुश रहते हैं because Venus is strong. Then there are some people who work hard, achieve a lot in life, but still keep complaining because their Venus is weak. See how this one planet can shape your mental perception, your outlook towards life, and your personality in general. It can switch you from being happy to being sad in no time at all.
But how can you fix Venus, as you're saying that? Can you, like, with your guidance, can you fix it?
So to fix, we always say, if you have first of all, make sure you have a Venus which is weak. Agar Venus strong hai, and you don't need to fix it. But if it is weak, then we say there are 2 options to do it. One, एक तो होता है articles of donation. So maybe on every Friday during sunrise, you can donate ghee, camphor, curds, silver, rice, sugar, or white cloth. Venus is a white planet, right? It is the brightest planet in the sky. Actually, after sun and moon, Venus is the brightest.
Yes.
It is the first thing you see after sunset and the first thing you see just before sunrise. It is also called the morning star. It is also called the evening star. So if you have a weak Venus, ghee, camphor, curd, silver, sugar, white cloth, these are good. The gemstone we recommend for Venus has always been diamond, right? Small, good quality diamond should do the trick for you. It works wonders. That's why when you get married, we have diamonds which are given in wedding ceremonies, because diamond is the planet of Venus, which represents happy married life and children. इसलिए हम diamond देते हैं. That is the real science, and it has been accepted by Western astrology and for decades, for millions of years or thousands of years. I'm sorry, people are using that. A bad Venus will cause eye problems. It can restrict you from having children. It will cause marital problems. And just, it's also one of the जिसको jaundice होता है repeatedly, that is typically caused by weak Venus. So these are the important things when you study. When people come to us, we look, I'm not happy. I'm not doing well in my career. हम बोलते हैं, भाई, you're already running such a big company. You just sold your business for so much money. What is your problem? You have a nice family. I think I haven't accomplished anything. Why? Weak Venus.
That's right.
Learn to be happy. That is the job what Venus is supposed to do.
Very interesting, folks. Who just joined us. I just want to remind all of you, we're live with Dr. Saket Bhatia on Radio Zindagi. And if you are listening to the program and you have any questions about your future, अगर आप अपने future के बारे में कोई भी सवाल, time, date of birth, name, place of birth is required to give him. The number to call is 732-668-3726. I repeat, 732-668-3726 is the number to talk to Dr. Saket Bhatia. We'll take a call and we'll see who is joining us. Hello, you are live with Dr. Saket Bhatia. How are you doing? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Raj Punjabi. I want to ask Dr. Saket Bhatia about the numerology.
Yeah, hi. I can hear you.
Yeah, Dr. Bhatia, I just want to know that my lucky number is 6. They say that I was born on 24th of February 1960. And the total is also number 6. So is it a good combination or it's okay?
So you're asking me a numerology question, right?
Yeah.
Numerology mein, if number 6 could be your lucky number, but for what? Is it your destiny? Is it your life path? Kya hai? Let's do one thing. What is your full name?
Raj Punjabi.
That's name at birth. How do you spell Punjabi? P-U or P-N?
P-U.
Raj Punjabi, okay? And name used today is also Raj Punjabi. What is your date of birth?
February 24, 1960.
So February 24, 1960. Give me 1 second. हम ऐसा करते हैं, we'll try generating some sort of report for you. Okay. I'm trying to do a little bit of math here. So what did you tell me? Your life path number is actually 4. आप कह रहे हो 6 है.
नहीं, मैं टोटल करता हूँ ना उसको 24, 2 और 1960 को तो वो 6 हो जाता है.
Okay. See, life path, first you have to understand there are many critical numbers in astrology. Life path, expression and heart desire. ये 3 है. आपका life path number is, okay, I'll take it back. Your life path number is 15, which results in 6. Your expression number is 12, which results in 3. And your heart desire number is 5. ये तीनों number बहुत important है. Life path number 6 means what is it you want? आपकी life में क्या होगा आगे? 6 is a good number. 6 is like, I always say, 6 is like a pregnant woman. Their job is to spread lots of love. They give lots of good advice to everybody. ये अच्छा number है. It is towards the middle of the between 1 and 10. Your expression number is 3 and heart desire is 5. We like that because expression number is what you're supposed to give. एक होता है life क्या करेगी आपके साथ. Second is what your talent is, and third is what you want to achieve in life. Am I clear or it's complicating for you?
I'm getting it.
Good.
समझ में आ रहा है थोड़ा बहुत.
तो देखो लाइफ में क्या होगा, आपके टैलेंट्स क्या हैं, and what do you want to achieve in life? You need to align these 3 things carefully. The good thing in your chart is at least these numbers are different. If all these numbers are same, then you will get what you want in life, but you're going to miss out on other things. Happiness, family, वो सब चला जाता है. All I can say is number 6 is very good. Learn to gel more with people. Learn to be happy because that is what life has for you. Now for the other numbers, जो 3 and 5 है, we'll have to discuss that. It's more complicated. It's not possible to explain on radio कि exactly उनका मतलब क्या होता है. But in a nutshell, I can tell you is 5 is somebody who's adjusting. They like, because 5 means we are willing to adjust with people, we're willing to talk with people, we're willing to do stuff with people. And जो आपका दूसरा number है, जो heart desire, जो expression है 3, they are very good advisors. So learn to make people happy through your advice, and learn to forgive people. That is what in short, what your life path and destiny is saying. It's all good.
Dr. Bhatia, just one question. I've been in a customer service, I've been in airlines,
Okay.
and now I'm trying to get it in the insurance business. Do you think this number is a good help for me? Can I?
Not really.
Health insurance field is not a good field?
No. Insurance also, you want to work for somebody or you want to start, like become an agent?
Become an agent.
This might not be the best number for you. We're looking more like number 2 for you.
Okay.
तो उसमें थोड़ा, you can call us offline, we can discuss this, how we can, क्या कर सकते हैं. And again, हमने सिर्फ आपको 3 number दिए. There are actually about 7 different numbers. We have to study them in detail and then work with it, okay?
Yeah, you can call him, Mr. Punjabi, you can call him and make an appointment, 408-639-5300. I will repeat that number, 408-639-5300. Folks, if you just joined us, we are live with Dr. Saket Bhatia, who's, who has 25 years of experience. He's a, astrologer, numerology, and he has helped so many of you out there. And if you have any questions and you want to speak to him about your future, about your life, about your relationship, marriage, business, और कोई आपके legal issues हैं life के अंदर, या फिर talent है, मेहनत कर रहे हैं, success नहीं मिल रही, कोई रुकावट है, there is some kind of blockage and you want to know what it is and how you can fix it. Let me advise all of you out there. I feel that I have consulted myself with Dr. Saket Bhatia, and I feel very happy and I feel very blessed and honored that I met him. His guidance, his knowledge, his experience, and the way he explains, बहुत आराम से और विस्तार पूर्वक आपको समझाते हैं और आप उससे बहुत फायदा उठा सकते हैं. Like you invest in so many things in life, this is a good investment, I will say so. The number to reach him is 732-668-3726. I repeat, 732-668-3726 is the number. And of course, you can make an appointment, call his office, 408-639-5300. His website is saketbhatia.com. And of course, email info@saketbhatia.com. And we're talking about Venus and how Venus can change and make your life amazing. So yes, doctor, go ahead.
So this is important reason why people have to understand. आपने अभी कहा कि लाइफ में अटक के चीजें होती है कभी, right? You just said that. But some people don't realize कि लाइफ अटक गई है. Some people take it as a given कि हम जो करते हैं होता नहीं कुछ. Or sometimes people come to me 5 years after they are getting stuck. My question is, why do you want to waste even a year of your life? जब कुछ हुआ नहीं, कुछ अटका नहीं, then come. We are here to help you. We want to make sure. We can tell you one of two things. We can tell you why चीजें अटक रही हैं. Sometimes it is
जी,
possible कि it's just bad timing. Sometimes it's possible जो आप करना चाहते हो वो right नहीं है. Sometimes it is
बिल्कुल.
possible कि there are external forces, some weak planets. So we analyze that. We work with that. We fix that. And then we guide you and make sure कि आपकी life better जाए. So the trick is very simple. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Life will get better for you. Right? So I think with that, we should move forward and see कि जब Venus different plan houses में placed है, how does it work? Right?
जी,
So Venus in different houses. Let's talk about first house. I've already told you, Venus is the
हाँ जी,
planet of good looks, charm, charisma, property, money, luxury. अगर first house में आता है, he gives you everything. He makes you good looking. You are generally liked by your friend circle. Life लंबी होती है. सब अच्छा होता है Venus से. He gives attraction by opposite gender. Friend circle will prefer you. You will have desire to have luxury and comfort in life. See, there are two types of people. One who don't care about it and one who enjoy it. Right? अगर आप धरती पे आए हो, learn to enjoy stuff in life. So Venus in
बिल्कुल.
the first house will make you enjoy that. Now, let's switch to second house. Second
जी,
house is house of money, wealth, values and speech. जब Venus वहां बैठता है, it improves your speech. It improves your money. Not only that, you will start spending on luxury items. You will start spending on yourself, improving your life and everybody else you know. It will give you better health. Excellent placement, second house. Now, third house पे आ जाते हैं, which is typically true for many people, including those who do lots of TV, radio, actors, actresses. These are people that set example for other ones in society. So people look up to them. They tend to get very popular. Third house क्या है? It is your courage. It is also the house of recognition. Na? So third house में Venus आता है, तो it immediately boosts. People know you. You start giving good talks. People get impressed with you. It is a very good placement. Hobbies बढ़ती है आपकी. You tend to make a career out of speech. Now remember, third house में Venus is more common for singers. Those who use voice as opposed to actors. Okay. Actors के लिए हम generally first या 10th में देखते हैं, but जितने musicians हैं, whether you say like Beyonce ले लो या कोई और ले लो, Taylor Swift, they all have Venus in the third house in Vedic astrology. They become very popular, good at what they do. अब fourth house पे आते हैं. Fourth house में Venus is welcome. He is actually preferred in the fourth house. बहुत comfort देता है. Vehicles देगा, success, beauty, harmony at home, happy married life, emotional stability, financial stability. Venus gets good directional strength, which means ये इसका घर है. He's very comfortable in the fourth. I don't care कौन सी कुंडली हो, कौन सी राशि हो. In the fourth house, Venus is going to do wonders for you. Very good placement. What is fifth house now? Fifth house बच्चों का घर है. It is the house of speculation, travel. So when Venus comes here, it will make you enjoy. Enjoy what? Enjoy relationship with children. It will make you travel. You like travel. You will like speculation. You will have the urge to be popular in life. You may not be popular, but you will have that urge. So far, as we are going through this chart, we've realized Venus in the first house and third house are very good placements. अब आते हैं छठे घर में. Sixth
Yeah.
house is what? Again, it's a house of enemies. It's the house of disease. जब Venus यहाँ बैठता है, he tries to improve your disease. तो जो बीमारी पड़ती है, Venus makes it better. But Venus happens to be कारक for a man. अगर ये छठे घर में आता है, he is 12 houses away from 7th. So it is not good for partner. It is one of the first indications that you may lose your partner through separation. Very first indicator, Venus in the 6th house. Okay. If Venus happens to sit with Saturn and is aspected by Rahu, we have seen almost all cases that people become alcoholics because of the particular placement of Venus. छठे घर में वैसे भी many planets are not welcome. 6, 8 and 12. These are houses in which planets should not be placed. The sixth house, not a good placement. अब seventh घर आ गया. Seventh घर is marriage house. So how will Venus do here? Extremely good. You will get a very good looking partner. There'll be lots of romance in marriage, lots of travel, lots of attraction, good things in life. But Venus is the karak of the seventh house. तो थोड़ा सा स्ट्रेस देता है वाइफ को, हेल्थ खराब कर देगा या पार्टनर की. अदरवाइज वी लाइक वीनस इन दिस हाउस. वीनस अगेन ओनली छठे घर में अच्छा नहीं था. एथ हाउस, एथ हाउस इज कंसिडर्ड अ डिफिकल्ट हाउस फॉर एनी प्लिंग. एंड अगर वीनस यहां आ गए अगेन इट विल डिनोट पॉसिबल ब्रेक इन मैरिज. बट एट द सेम टाइम it can also denote gains through what is the right word I'm looking for? You can inherit lots of property. Venus, sixth house is also enemies. Eighth house is lawsuits. And Venus जब आठवें घर में आता है, it doesn't do very well. So it can result in failure in lawsuits. So one way of looking at it is if you are getting, अगर आपका Venus 8th house में है and you are splitting with your partner, you might lose and you might give a lot of money away to your partner just by looking at that 8th house placement of Venus. 9th house तो spirituality का घर है, correct? But Venus is a planet of luxury. How does luxury fit in spirituality? नहीं fit होता ना. You cannot have somebody who's praying to God 24/7 and then at the same time trying to enjoy a very healthy life or happy life, indulging in luxury. So 9th house में जब Venus आता है, it actually limits your spirituality. आपको travel देता है for sure, but generally it makes a person little selfish. Not a very good placement. Venus in 10th house, you become very popular, media, acting, people like you. Family life remains a little disturbed. You will keep progressing and advancing your career. You give more importance to status and to your personality than to your family. Recognition बहुत मिलती है and you will constantly crave more recognition. Romance भी बहुत मिलते हैं. People are looking up to you from all parts of life. Education break हो जाती है इसमें. Look at most of the actors. Look at most of the celebrities. People look up to them. People want to become them. They crave a lot of success. They crave a lot of popularity. But family life अच्छी नहीं है सबकी. And education wise, कहीं ना कहीं अटक जाती है. This is very true for all the celebrities we see. Now let's talk 11th house. 11th house is fame, popularity, gains, money. And for a man, it represents relationship with women. So 11th house when Venus comes, it gives you lots of relationships. It gives you good amount of money, gains from music. You become very popular socially. Another excellent placement. Finally, हम बात करेंगे 12th house की. 12th house is the house of losing things. It is the house of loss. अगर यहाँ आ जाता है Venus, then it is actually considered to be extremely strong because Venus is the only planet जो 12th house में और strong हो जाता है. What does it do? It gives you lots of luxuries. It gives you fame. अगर राहु के साथ चला जाए, then it's going to blow up and give you international recognition. It's a very rare chart जिसमें राहु, Venus 12th house में आते हैं. And अगर 12th house Venus का खुद का घर हो, then we know this person is going to be internationally recognized at some point of time. जब दशा आएगी. First marriage always ends in a divorce. Second marriage ends up very good. These people have long life, peaceful death, and they enjoy all the luxuries of the world. So remember, Venus in the first house, third house, fifth house, fourth house, 10th and 12th, excellent placements. Excellent placements. 7th में भी अच्छा है, undoubtedly. So think about it. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12. 12 घर में से 8 घर में Venus place होता है, it's considered good. That's very excellent, right? That's 75%
Amazing.
of the chart में Venus कहीं भी हो, it is good. Except for those
Yes.
4 houses. जहाँ Venus welcome नहीं है. So, very, very nice, good planet. And I always tell everyone, अगर आपका Venus second house में है, let's make it stronger. You'll get more money. You're going to get more happiness, more stuff coming your way in life. तो planets के साथ play करो, planets को stronger करो. That is what life is about. You have to accept the fact. Yes.
How can you make them stronger? Means either by some कोई उपाय होता है, या you can wear some kind of stone which can make your Venus stronger.
So you can, let's say, diamonds are one option. The other option is what we call Lajjatadi Avastha in astrology. उसमें there are other planets that can boost Venus. Shani Venus को boost करता है. Moon can boost Venus. Some planets like Jupiter, which are neutral, can boost Venus. अगर आपकी कुंडली में Jupiter Venus के साथ बैठा है, we can make Jupiter stronger, or we can make Saturn strong, or we can make Mercury stronger. These planets will automatically boost your Venus. So if you come to me, Kulraj, and say, I am trying to start my business, right? And आपका Mercury weak है, then instead of making your Venus strong, we can make your Mercury strong, because Mercury itself will boost Venus also. Mercury is the planet of business, remember? So it is not as easy as हमको Venus strong करना है. हमको पहले देखना है कि Venus strong अपने आप पे होता है, कि there is another planet which we can make strong, which will make Venus even stronger. It takes time. It takes time and experience. It's not straightforward. मैंने बहुत सुना है कि some people say हमारा ये दोष है, वो दोष है. No, you have no दोष. जो original astrology की किताबें थी, उनमें दोष तो लिखे ही नहीं है. There is no such thing as दोष A या काल सर्पयोग या पितृ दोष, गुरु चंडाल, कुछ नहीं था. This is all stuff we have come up with to scare the people, which is very wrong.
It's very
आपकी
wrong. I
लाइफ
think
अच्छी है, but like देखिए, आप स्कूल जाते हो. Why do you go to school? Because you have to get educated. It helps you lead a comfortable life ahead, right? Why do you go to vocational training? Why do you exercise? To make your body better. Same way, astrology will make your life better. Think of it as another exercise you should do. आप checkup के लिए जाते हो, go to an astrologer also. We can tell you what is happening, so at least you can plan your life accordingly.
that is so true, Dr. Saket Bhatia, and I really appreciate you coming on live and talking to the listeners of Radio Zindagi, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, wherever you are. Take advantage of this opportunity. And if you need to speak to him right now, folks, 732-668-3726. I repeat, 732-668-3726. 732-668-3726 is the number to reach him right now. And folks, after the show, 408-639-5300 to make an appointment. That is 408-639-5300. SaketBhatia.com is the website. And of course, you want to send an email, info@saketbhatia.com. The number to reach him in the studios right now, 732-668-3726. And folks, we are talking about Venus, and it's how Dr. Saket Bhatia has explained the position of Venus, how it affects your chart and how it affects your life. And trust me, if you are having any issues in life, if you have any concerns, and if you want to get more knowledge, and I think you should call now, or you can make an appointment by calling 408-639-5300. That's the number to make the appointment, or saketbhatia.com, or email at info@saketbhatia.com. Yes, doctor.
So we were talking, हमने
Go
बात
ahead.
की of Venus in different houses, right? Now there are certain observations which we notice, which are also worth sharing. अगर आपकी चार्ट में Venus happens to sit with Saturn, तो Venus शनि के साथ बैठा है, it doesn't matter कौन से घर में है, married life will almost always have issues in it. Okay, married life का problem होगा, but you tend to get popularity in life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Saturn, Venus, good for you, but bad for your partner and married life. अगर Venus राहु आ जाते हैं साथ में, then definitely it's a phenomenal placement. You will make lots of gains in life. You will be popular in life. You'll almost always guaranteed to marry somebody out of community. ये भी है. Venus Rahu means, राहु क्या होता है? Expansion है. Expansion into different areas of life. But एक चीज important है, जब Venus Rahu conjunction होता है, केतु की दशा या अंतरदशा में, you will lose money.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is important because I have warned people who have come to me, you have Venus Rahu conjunction. आपकी केतु की अंतरदशा आ रही है, it is going to last few months, 6 months. Don't do any investments, don't start a business, you will lose money. They have lost money, but at least they were able to limit it because of what they do, you know. So advance में अगर कह दूं आपको कि you're going to have a bad financial phase during that, you can prepare accordingly. Delay whatever you want by 6 months, but उन 6 महीनों में don't do anything. It's not going to help you.
Mm-hmm.
I already explained Venus with Mercury. That's an excellent placement. And by the way, you have Venus Mercury, Kulraj.
Venus Mercury.
Yes, आपकी कुंडली में Venus और Mercury conjunct है.
Okay.
So Venus and Mercury conjunct makes you, Mercury is planet of speech, Venus is planet of looks. Merge your speech and looks together and use them to your advantage. It's a good placement. And जब Mercury की दशा आती है, you will do extremely well in life, even better than what you're doing. So I always tell these individuals, अच्छा placement है, make the best of it. Prepare for when the time is right so you can do better. And finally, we have Venus Jupiter, which is again good placement. Jupiter expand करता है, Jupiter wisdom देता है. Venus Jupiter दशा में तो लोगों की शादी भी हो जाती है. So this is what I wanted to talk about Venus primarily today. कि कितना अच्छा planet है and why it is so important in your anybody's chart.
Mm-hmm. I think it's amazing, and thank you, folks. If you just joined us, if you want to talk to Dr. Saket Bhatia right now at this moment, 732-668-3726. That is 732-668-3726. And Dr. Saket Bhatia, can you share some observations of Venus? And of course, as you know, that Venus is such an important planet, you know, and if Venus is such a good planet, does it make anybody yoga?
योग्स तो Venus बहुत बनाता है, but one of the most important yogs Venus makes is, हम कहते हैं उसे पंच महापुरुष योग. The 5 great yogs in Panch Mahapurush. The 5 great yogs in astrology, and these are very powerful. अगर किसी की कुंडली में ये योग होते हैं, they will do wonders for you. Okay, Panch Mahapurush Yog means that particular planet should be in its own sign or exalted, and कुंडली में हाउस नंबर 1, 4, 7 या 10 में प्लेस किया जाता है. Venus owns the signs of Libra and Taurus. It is exalted in Pisces. तो अगर Venus आपकी कुंडली में Libra, Taurus या Pisces में है, which is 25% chance, and if it is placed in house number 1, 4, 7 or 10, which is another 33% chance, then you have this yog. Inka combination means 8% chance. 1 out of 12 people has this yog in his chart. I have never seen anybody who has this kundli with this placement who has not done well in life. But you can do even better if you know it is there and how to make your Venus stronger. There are some very interesting people who have this in their chart. ये हम इसको मालवा योग कहते हैं. Venus in house number 1, 4, 7, 10 in its own sign is called Malva Yoga. It gives you wisdom, generosity, noble person. You will be famous in life. People will look up to you. आपकी personality अच्छी होगी. Many people, famous people have this in their kundali. It is a good chart, good placement. Famous लोगों में Mahatma Gandhi has Malva Yoga. Abdul Kalam has Malva Yoga. Sonia Gandhi has Malva Yoga. Raj Kapoor, we had a talk recently, remember, Kulraj? About Raj Kapoor ji?
Yes, yes.
He has
देखिए जी,
Malva Yoga. Albert Einstein has Malva Yoga. ये सिर्फ छोटी सी list है of people who have Malva Yoga. There are so many. You name some popular celebrities, they all have Malva Yoga. मैं तो list बना दूं आपके लिए of people who have this. And look at all of them. One thing you will notice in common is all these people जिनके बारे में मैंने ये कहा, they are all very calm. They're all very quiet people. They're all recognized. They're all known in the world. People look up to them. And they do something unique in their fields. आपने कभी देखा है कि अब्दुल कलाम जी को गुस्सा आया था? Was he ever angry? Was
Never.
Gandhi ji ever angry? Never. In fact, Venus जब strong होता है, it makes you a good diplomat. It makes you appreciate things the way they are and solve life's problems the way other people cannot do. Right?
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
Understand, appreciate how strong Venus is और ये योग कितना अच्छा है. Now, अगर इन योग में राहु बैठ जाए या कोई और अच्छा पॉजिटिव प्लैनेट बैठ जाए, then it's even going to make it better for you. Correct?
So, yeah, yeah.
So I'm not going to stress too much about more about Venus, but यही बोलना था कि excellent planet, good placement, and if you want to make your life more fulfilling, you want to make your life better, then make sure your planets are aligned. Make sure your planets are in your favor. Make sure the planets are doing what they're supposed to do. ये करना चाहिए आपको.
You see, I think in present times, a lot of people are because the way you are explaining and the way you are going in details as you spoke about Venus and आपने हर घर के बारे में बताया and the position of different planets. I think it is. I have not met anybody or seen or heard this kind of elaborate like somebody talking in details and giving so much of information and knowledge to all the listeners of Radio Zindagi. I really thank you, Dr. Saket Bhatia, and people can take so much of advantage as far as their business is concerned or life is concerned or their career is concerned. As you talked about becoming like a famous personality or a politician or a businessman or something to do with the career, I think a lot of people, sometimes things are not moving right for you. Is there any reason for that?
Generally, it is dasha of the planets. Sometimes things are moving right for you, you just don't realize it. Right?
Oh.
Abhi, think of a startup company. People go, they struggle, they raise money. उनको टाइम जाता है एंड थ्रू आउट द प्रोसेस दे आर वरिड पैसे मिलेंगे बिजनेस स्टार्ट होगा नहीं वंस अ कंपनी स्टार्ट्स इट टेक्स इयर्स बिफोर द कंपनी कैन डिलीवर अ प्रोडक्ट तब तक इन्वेस्टर्स बोल रहे हैं कुछ नहीं हो रहा बट द वंस हु आर रनिंग द कंपनी नो प्रोग्रेस हो रहा है एंड वन फाइन डे द कंपनी गेट्स बॉट आउट और गोज पब्लिक एंड एवरीबडी इज हैप्पी सो यू हैव टू गेट वन थिंग क्लियर एवरीथिंग इन लाइफ टेक्स टाइम जो लॉटरी भी जीतता है दे आर नॉट द फर्स्ट टाइम लॉटरी प्लेयर्स दे बीन प्लेइंग फॉर इयर्स यू हैव टू कीप वर्किंग हार्ड You have to be determined and you must know what the outcome is. हम आपको outcome बता सकते हैं. We can tell you if this is going to be positive or not. Today, if you go and say, I want to become a surgeon, I want to become a doctor, if we and let's say you're 35, 40 years old and we see in your chart, no, nahi hai. So don't do it. I have had so many people who are coming to me with a strong Venus telling me I am not happy in my job. And it takes us no more than 5 to 10 minutes to look at the chart and say, ये तो काम की कुंडली नहीं है, you should be starting your own business. Then the next question is, what kind of business? We discuss, what is your hobby? What is your passion? We look at your chart. And then they go and say, okay, maybe I want to do real estate. Maybe I want to start a consulting company. Maybe I want to start a franchise. Recently, yesterday, I met somebody who said, I want to start an educational franchise. So when we talk to you, we give you confidence in life to go ahead, to take that chance, which you would not do otherwise. कभी कभी क्या लाइफ खत्म हो जाती है. So what we can do for you is we can give you that confidence boost you need in your life to step forward. We can look at your chart and tell you exactly कौन सा planet कहाँ बैठा है, how strong that planet is, उसकी transit कहाँ है, so you can do the right thing at the right time and take action. हम बता सकते हैं कि next 1 year, 3 year, 5 years, what will happen, right? Remember, good planets which bring excess power can also bring some flaws. They can make you overconfident. So we tell you, don't do this, hold back on some things. But अगर आपका time अच्छा है और planets are placed right, you must go all out. You must. कभी कभी आप सुबह उठते हो and say, today is going to be a good day for me, right? और वो दिन अच्छा जाता है, correct? Why not somebody tell you कि this whole year is going to be good for you? Or the next 20 years of your life are going to be great. Go all out, जो करना है करो. So आपको guidance देते हैं on what actions you should take, what action you should avoid, what the good effects will be, what the negative planets are जो आपको hold back कर रहे हैं, and what are some methods you can do to overcome them. Correct? हम एक guide हैं. It is our job to help you. We cannot change your destiny. We cannot change your path, but we can give you the necessary guidance you need so you can be successful, feel more fulfilled in life. That's what we do. And we do it very well. We've been doing it for years. Thousands and thousands of people have come to us. बहुत लोगों को guidance दी है. अब तो ये है कि when people even call on radio, it takes us seconds to read the chart and give some answer. जिसको जो answer लेना है. Whether it is astrology or numerology, it becomes fairly easy for us. Right?
And, Dr. Saket Bhatia, what is the best way, like we were talking about, if somebody needs to improve his life, his career, some stones, gemstones, जिससे इफेक्ट होता है, तो उसके बारे में थोड़ा हमारे सुनने वालों को बताइए, देखने वालों को कि gemstones का इम्पैक्ट क्या होता है लाइफ के ऊपर.
See, there is misunderstanding about gemstones. If you go back and read हमारे जो ऋग्वेदा है, उसमें gemstone का clear mention दिया है. Page number 1, paragraph number 5, line number 3. It clearly says gemstones harness the energy of the planets and give it to you. Almost all successful people, almost all people I know wear some form of gemstone. Gemstone must be of a good planet. It must be good quality and it must be from a good person you know. They help you in ways you can't even imagine. Sometimes people say, I'm not sure they'll help. My only answer is, एक बार try कीजिए. You will come to know how they do for you in life. You tell me कितने actors हैं, कितने politicians हैं, कितने industrialists हैं. Tell me one person who's not wearing a gemstone. Why is it that successful people keep doing this while those who hold back stay back where they are? जब आप बीमार पड़ते हो, they put you in a hospital and they give you IV fluids, na? What does it do? It makes your body recharge, and so you can go back home stronger. Gemstone is the same thing. We harness the energy of the planet, whether it is Jupiter or Saturn or Venus or Mercury or Moon or Sun, and we give it to you so you can take the benefits. Gemstones जो होते हैं, some can be worn permanently and some need to be changed based on the dasha. अगर आप Scorpio ascendant हो, Mercury is not a good planet for you. But Mercury ki dasha mein, if we can enhance your Mercury, it will give you that business boost you need. And then you can always go back to another planet like Jupiter, which will give you all the luck you need. So we can discuss more later.
Folks, that's the time we have. And thank you, Dr. Saket Bhatia. To reach him, to make an appointment, 408-639-5300, 408-639-5300. And website is saketbhatia.com. If you want to email him, info@saketbhatia.com. And thank you so much. Bahut bahut dhanyavad. And we will catch you next week, the same time, 3 p.m. on Radio Zindagi, right here. And have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you so much, Dr. Saket
Thank you
Bhatia.
so much. You have a wonderful week too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.